Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. With Thanksgiving right around the corner, I thought I would make a really simple, delicious, and easy recipe that you can do at home that is more health supportive than the traditional mashed potatoes. Instead, I'm going to make a turnip and parsnip mash with some chives, which is really nourishing for your lungs and your digestive system, and it's super fun and easy to make. So if you've never worked with a turnip before, there are so many ways that you can cook them. You can roast it, you can boil it, you can mash it, which is what we're going to be doing today. I already have some water boiling on the stove, and I'm just going to start by peeling my turnips. Now, the thing I love about turnips is this beautiful white color, and if you've watched my channel before, you know I'm super passionate right now about lung health, especially just in the current climate and state of the world. So the white color is really nourishing for your lungs, and turnips especially are amazing for your lungs because if you are prone to bronchitis, or if you're prone to any sinus infection or have any type of phlegm inside of your throat and your chest, this is really good to get that out of there and just expel all of that. And it's so cool to learn about different foods that heal your body, which is the point of my entire channel. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kiele JL, and I am a nutritional wellness chef and a sensuality coach for women based in Austin, Texas. And the whole point of my channel is to share with all of you just holistic healing knowledge and information, food and energetic cooking, and sensual nourishment so you can live with flow and ease and look at cooking as a meditative and healing experience, because sometimes I know that it is not, and some people don't feel that way. This has such a spicy type of scent. It almost smells like a radish, which if you love radishes, you'll love this. So what I'm gonna do is simply peel the turnips and the parsnips and chop them up into even pieces and put them in the salted boiling water and just let them boil down, so then that way we can mash them. I think there's a common misconception about Thanksgiving that it needs to be this holiday where you just gorge yourself and eat completely unhealthy foods. And when in reality, it doesn't have to be that way. And I am on a mission to shifting mindsets and perspectives about food to a much more healing place and helping people understand that the food that has been grown on this earth is really here to nourish every single part of our bodies. And the more that I can educate people with that mindset, the better. And something like this is such an easy change and shift to appreciating the food that is grown on this planet just for us. I mean, I just think it's so magical how something that's grown in the earth can help with lung health, which in this state of the world, our lungs are exactly what we need to focus on. I'm gonna peel my parsnips now. Parsnips are another amazing root vegetable that have that like spicy, sweet kind of flavor, and I love them in addition to carrots as well. They're just so delicious and so good, and they're amazing when you roast them or you boil them or you saute them. The smell is a bit sweeter than the turnip, but I think having them together is just going to be really good. Anytime you have a root vegetable, think of being rooted and grounded. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you find what I've said so far interesting and really helpful, definitely subscribe to my channel and share with your friends. And don't forget to like this video if you like it, and click the bell for notifications so you get alerted every time I make a new video, which is every single week. Like I said, I'm just on a mission to sharing as much of my expertise and knowledge as possible, because I do believe it is our responsibility and superpower to own our own wellness and know how to heal ourselves. It's just so, so incredible and empowering. Parsnips are one of those vegetables that go from really skinny to really wide and thick. So what I want to do is just cut them to be pretty much the same size so that when they boil evenly, so you don't have some harder parts than others. You want it to be pretty even. I look at Thanksgiving not necessarily for the traditional aspect of it, like having the turkey and, you know, having mashed potatoes and the ham and all of that stuff. No, not really. I look at it more as a time to be grateful for what you've got. And I'm sure everybody else does as well, but it's now more than ever. I've just been so grateful for the people in my life, my family and friends, and my health. And it's just so important to take care of yourself and be appreciative every day for what you've got. So this is definitely going to have a spicier flavor than just regular potatoes. And if you want, you can add potatoes in this dish as well, as long as you add in some turnips and some parsnips, just to give that extra boost of lung nourishment. So my water is at a nice rolling little boil, which is where I like it to be. And I'm gonna put in a couple pinches of salt. I'm using this brand called Real Salt, and it is very low in processed, and it's just really good. I love the quality of it. So I'm gonna use my spider tool to gently just put these in. I don't mind if there's a lot of water in here because I want it to get nice and hydrated, and I want them to soak up a lot of the water and as much as possible. And anyway, I'm going to strain all of the water out before I mash. I'm gonna leave the lid just ajar a little bit and give it some time to come back up to a boil, maybe about 3 to 5 minutes. If you've never tried a turnip before or a parsnip, I recommend that you go to the grocery store and get one. They taste really good mashed. They also are delicious when you roast them. There's a nice sweetness that comes out and it enhances that bite in it. And they're really good for you. So it's a great source of fiber. It has tons of vitamins in it, like vitamin K, vitamin A, pretty much all the B vitamins, and folate, which is one of the B vitamins. And it has other minerals that are really good for you, like manganese, potassium, magnesium, iron, calcium, and a little bit of copper. They also have a little bit of protein in it and some omegas, like omega-3, also some phosphorus. So they're super good for you. And again, we're all about lung health. After these are done boiling and I strain the water out, I'm going to match them with some good quality grass-fed butter and some salt and a little bit of Greek yogurt, and that's just gonna bring out all of that yummy flavor and make it taste extra good. Good way to check and see that these are done is just by putting a fork in it. It's almost there. It's just like right at the brink. So I'm gonna leave these in for another 5 minutes and then take it out and strain it and then put it back in, and then we'll mash them. I was curious to find out how much this yielded, and in my head it was about 4 cups. So this is 2 cups here. Oh, it's almost exactly 4 cups, which is about 8 servings. That's half a cup per person. So now that I've strained it and put it back in the pan and back on the stove, because I want it to stay quite warm. I don't have the stove on, but I am ready to mix all the ingredients together and make it into a mash. I have my cute little masher which is very awesome. And I'm gonna put in a good amount of butter. I personally really love like at least 2 tablespoons in. I'm also gonna put in some of my favorite Greek yogurt. I really like this brand the best. To me, it has like such intense, yummy flavor, and it has live cultures, and it has really good probiotics in it. I just love that tangy, creamy flavor. So I'm gonna start with 1/3 of a cup and see how that tastes. I really love to just mix and build flavor as I go. Start with half of that. Just mash, mash, mash. It doesn't take very much to mash this, as you can see. I've only mashed about 10 or 20 strokes and it's already pretty mashed. Now I'm gonna taste to see what it needs and if it needs more seasoning or more of the Greek yogurt or more of the butter. It tastes really good. I think it needs a little bit more of everything. It has a very mild flavor. The spice has kind of gone away, but it's still in the background and it still tastes really good. A little bit more butter. Oh yeah, that is so good. I think I may like this a lot better than potatoes, to be honest. This has come out a little bit wet, but you can also roast these as well to just get that moisture out of it and to soften, and then mash them if you want. But it really just depends on what you prefer and your consistency of your palate and all of that's good stuff. So that is how you make this turnip and parsnip mash that is a healthy alternative to your regular potato mash. And I hope that you liked this video and found it informative. If you did, definitely hit like and leave me a comment below, and I would love for you to try this and let me know how it is. And if you want to see more videos like this where I combine holistic healing, food and nutrition knowledge, energetic cooking, and sensual nourishment, definitely subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you get notifications every time I make a new video, which is every single week. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you have an amazing time with your friends and family, and stay healthy and be well. Take care.